Hi everyone, it's Kelvia here. This is Yo Charlie. You can follow us on all our social media platforms on Yo Charlie Official. I'm here to give you some more sports updates. So now, lately, it feels like every manager is leaving, or we're either getting a new manager next season. It just feels like the football world is just switching up and things are going to look different. So the news has come that Pep Guardiola would be leaving Manchester City at the end of the season, which means after his last game with them next week Sunday, that's it, he's done. Finally, we're getting rid of Pep. Pep has terrorized the Premier League. He has terrorized me as a United fan. He has terrorized all of us. He has terrorized even Arsenal fans. Liverpool. I mean, you could literally be 1 point away from winning the league, and Pep would come and win the league under your nose. And he's finally leaving us. But of course, he's the legend of the game. He's won 20 titles with Manchester City since he joined them from Barca. He's won, I think, six Premier League titles. He still can win it though, but it looks like I feel like Arsenal have won it after yesterday's game. But then Pep is sadly leaving us. I wouldn't say sadly for me, but I'm glad he's leaving. But that's it. It's done. What do you think happens to Manchester City? There's a bit of rumors that it's going to be Maresca that's going to take over. We're not sure or certain about that now. But do you think they would be the same team they are now with Pep gone, or they would just fail as I want them to? I want them to crumble, like how Liverpool is crumbling right now with slots. If life could be that easy. On the Spanish side, José Mourinho is returning to Real Madrid. The last time he managed the club was in 2010 to 2013. Things didn't go as planned and he had to leave, but he's back. And the whole chaos happening at Madrid right now with Mbappe and then Camavinga and all the chaos we've had in Madrid, and they're going to add Jose Mourinho to it. I just feel like everything's just going to be more chaotic in Madrid right now. And with the player egos and stuff like that, Mourinho's ego is like this big, this big. So I'm just waiting. I'm just here for all the drama that unfolds with him being back in Real Madrid. On my next set of updates, Arsenal might be winning the league today. Why do I say this? Because City play Bournemouth today. If City loses or City draws, then that's it. Arteta finally wins the Premier League after how many years in charge? 6 good years in charge of the club. In fact, maybe we should just let him win it. Just let him have it because he suffered enough. I think there are rumors of him renewing his contract, or there are talks of him renewing his contract with Arsenal if he wins the league. Oh God, they're not going to let us hear the end of it. I honestly don't want them to win, so I need Bournemouth to forget who they are. Today is not the day for Bournemouth to do too much. Everton already did too much against City. Bournemouth needs to just allow City to win so that it goes down to the last day. The last day, whatever happens, happens. City face Aston Villa on the last day, which is next week Sunday, and Arsenal face Crystal Palace. If City manage to beat Bournemouth today, then everything goes down to the wire on the last day. May the best team win. And I feel like with Pep leaving, everything just seems like it's going to be more intense in the last days. But on the other side of the Premier League as well, Spurs might be staying in the Premier League just because West Ham have lost their last few games. Spurs just need to win or draw against Chelsea and they would be sure to be in the Premier League once again. I know we're all praying that Spurs gets relegated. We wanted to see it because hardly do you see a big team going under. Do we even classify Spurs as a big team? I don't think so. But they might be staying. West Ham, if sadly looks like it's over for them. It's not looking good. They've lost their last 3 games. I just don't see them staying, and they face Leeds in their last game, whilst um while Spurs face Everton in their last game. It's still anyone's game, to be honest, to stay inside, but I feel like the Spurs have the upper hand in staying in the league than West Ham. Now let's go back. Let's go back. Let's come back to Ghana. Let's come back to the hood. The question we're all asking, or the question that's asking, is when are we going? When are they going to release the 26-man squad that's going to the World Cup? I mean, are we going to do last minutes as we always do? Everybody, it seems like everyone is releasing their 26-man squad. I think Neymar got called up in the Brazilian squad after not being involved in, the team in a while, and he's been facing some injuries, but he's back in the Brazilian squad, and the Brazilians seem to be very excited about that. But then the big question right now Ghanaians are asking, or the debates, is should Dede Ayew be called into the last 26-man squad for Ghana to go to the World Cup? What are your thoughts? It's this topic is very dicey, because I feel like he's had experience. He's been playing in the Ghanaian team at the World Cup since the 2010 World Cup, and you could say he has experience with being involved in the World Cup, and that could help, with the new players that may be called up, that may be facing the World Cup for the first time. So him being there, being the captain, is just right. On the other hand, too, people feel like there's honestly no points in having him there. Like, every day we are calling the Ayew brothers. Every day the Ayew brothers. Every day the Ayew brothers. I don't know. I feel like he should come in the team just because he has the experience. I mean, Neymar is being called back to the Brazilian team. João Pedro isn't going. Like, there are so many. Sometimes you just have to stick with the old people that would do or would be better because they have the World Cup experience than taking the fresh new players who haven't really experienced much of the World Cup. What are your thoughts on this as well? Let us know. These are my stories today. What are your thoughts on all the stories? What are your thoughts on Pep leaving Manchester City, Mourinho going to Real Madrid? Should we have Dede Ayew in the Ghana team going to World Cup? Should we not? Is Arsenal winning the league? My name is Kelvia. This is Yo Charlie. You can follow us on all our social media platforms on Yo Charlie Official. Thanks for watching.